Coming to you live on tape from Studio 306, this is Titans Today, Northside Middle School's weekly announcement broadcast. Today is Monday, February 12, 2024. Now let's go to the newsroom with your hosts, Sarai and Jaylee.
Good afternoon, Titans. I am Sarai and welcome to this week's edition of Titans Today. This weekend, I walked my pet headband. With that being said, let's turn to the news. Students, just a reminder, the doors will not be open until 8:45 every day. This is unsafe and students will not be supervised. Tonight is a great night to get involved with Northside. There will be a PTO meeting at 5:30 in the Media Center. Then tomorrow is a great day to get food. Our Big Idea Food Pantry event will take place in the Northside Middle School cafeteria after school tomorrow. It is going to be a great day Friday. Do not miss out on the Black History Month concert at Northside at 2 o'clock. Also on February 29th, the concert will also happen at Muncie Central at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. This will be free and open to the public. On Saturday, come on out to the Northside Cafe for a spaghetti dinner hosted by our music department. This is a come and go event. Doors will be open between 5 and 7:30 p.m. All you have to pay is $7 at the door. You can even hear our jazz band and jazz choir perform at either 5:30 or 6:30. Come support our award-winning music department. And those are our top stories for today. There is a new Valentine's Day edition episode of Tea Time with Mr. D coming out starring Mr. Sprouse and Mr. Chris. Take a look.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Tea Time with Mr. D. I am Mr. Denison, not sitting at my desk because Sophia is here at the desk for some reason.
Who's the ketchup lover?
Who's the ketchup? I don't. You have to.
Okay, no, move to my camera. Move to my camera.
Okay.
So, while I have rated is not the best word.
Yeah, it's the best word.
Okay. So I've gone in their office before. You know, explore. They have a nice fridge, right? So when you open the fridge, there's like 5 things of ketchup. And I don't mean the little like dippy ones you get from like Chick-fil-A, right? Mm-hmm. Like I mean, like when you get like the whole bottle of ketchup from like the store, there's like 5 or 6 of them at least in the thing, and it's like there's no way. Like I love ketchup, but like
you'll have to ask Mr. Chris about that because I think he got a deal on ketchup or something.
So he can put it in the office, not at his house.
I think that's how much ketchup he has. I think he's got an abundance of ketchup that made its way to the office.
We do that with Taco Bell sauce, so it's not.
Okay, see, everybody's got this.
All right, and I have my 2 coworkers. That's what you guys are. The people that I see every single day in the office, Tom and Chase. Mr. Chris and Mr. Sprouse. So it's great to be here with you guys. How are you guys doing today?
Great.
Fantastic.
Who's Mr. Ketchup? Because like, yeah, what?
Okay, she's been asking about this. So what is that about?
That was not me.
Is that you?
I have no idea what the...
No, the ketchup did not just appear.
Yes, it did.
So,
It's been there for years.
No, it has not.
Yes,
it has not been there for years.
Seeing as
it did not happen until you came here.
Seeing as how it's going to expire in like 2 months.
Yeah, it's been here for a long time. You can't tell me we've had ketchup. Okay, so you seriously didn't bring this ketchup?
I seriously did not.
Did you organize the ketchup?
I did not touch the ketchup whatsoever.
I didn't bring the ketchup.
The ketchup's been there.
I'm
telling you, it's been there.
Are you telling me that Mrs. Mizell brought the ketchup?
Yeah, because she had a part, I assume.
Ask her.
Hello, Mrs. Mizell?
Hello, sorry, I was in my pantry area getting something down, and all of a sudden my phone started buzzing.
Oh, I'm sorry to bother you during pantry time. And we had a question for you.
Yes?
In the fridge, there's a bunch of ketchup. Did that come from you, or is this from even a band teacher from past, or?
No, not for me.
What?
Bum, bum, bum.
No, it's the squeeze bottles. Like it's the squeeze.
No.
Yeah,
no,
see?
when I left, that fridge was almost empty.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I was hoping I would be able to solve this on camera, but couldn't. So
Maybe the fridge comes with the ketchup.
no
because
fridge
ketchup
comes
is
with
a-
ketchup. No, this is not Sweetwater. How you just buy candy in the box.
The episode will be out on Wednesday right here on Titan TV. I can't wait till Valentine's Day. What about you? Now let's go to Jay, Brianna, and Caden to hear about this week's weather and what happened on this day in history.
Thanks, Rai. Looking at today's weather, look for conditions to be rainy with a high of 42 degrees and a low of 30 degrees. The rest of the week looks to include sun with the highs in the 40s and low in the 30s. Then taking a look at the weekend, this Saturday will be sunny with a high of 34 degrees and a low of 19 degrees. And Sunday will be partially sunny with a high of 31 degrees and a low of 18 degrees. That's all the weather here in Titan TV land and beyond. Now here is Caden with what happened on this day in history.
Thanks, Jay, Brianna. On this day in 496 AD, Valentine's Day was created. Also on this day in 1980, Gucci Mane, who was a famous rapper, and was born in Bessemer, Alabama. Also in this sporting world, in 1878, Harvard player Frederick Thayer patents baseball catcher mask. And finally, today is National Plum Pudding Day. What a great day to have a disgusting pudding. And that is a look at what happened onto this day in history. Now back to you, Sarai.
Thank you, Caden. Now time to see what our Titans have been doing in the world of Titan sports. Take it away, Carlos.
Good afternoon, Titans. It is time for sports, and what an exciting yet short week of sports we have ahead of us. Our Titan/Panthers swim teams will compete in a home meet against Mary McCullough on Thursday. This game will be hosted at Southside Middle School at 5:30. In the world of esports, Thursday, the Rocket League team will be competing in a match against Lyndhurst Legion Middle School. Finally, M&S is holding its very first Iron Titan Challenge on February 16th. This will include the following: burpees, push-ups, planks, and so much more. If you are interested, sign up in the gym this week. Students will come to the gym at 12 p.m. on Friday to perform all categories in front of the PE teacher team. If you can pass all categories, you will be in the exclusive group of Iron Titans. Feel free to ask Ms. Heaston, Mr. Benford, and Mr. Wickware if you have any questions. That's all I have for sports. Let's take it back to the desk with JJ.
Thank you, Los. It is now time to say happy birthday to some Titans and test your knowledge with this week's trivia challenge. Take it away, Rihanna and Amira.
Thanks, Carlos. We are excited to celebrate our Titans by wishing them a happy birthday today. Happy birthday to Drayden M., Charles F., Jose Diaz, Simon F., Sabrina S., Declan C., Connor H., Jaden B. Those are all of the birthdays. Let's move on to Trivia Challenge with Amira.
It's time once again for Trivia Challenge. Last week's answer for what color was Sarai's headband in the last broadcast was blue. The classes of Stanton, Turner, Boggs, Earl, Minerding, Wright, Horn, Chill, and B. Foster guessed their correct answer, putting many teachers in first with 2 points. Now for 1 point, here is this week's question. What is the name of the Roman god of love often associated with Valentine's Day? Discuss as a class after the broadcast, and good luck on this week's Trivia Challenge. Now here is Not Spider-Man.
Thank you, Amira. In case you didn't know, Valentine's Day is this weekend. If you have no idea where to get your Pookie Bear, here, Maria will tell you some really cheap things.
Good afternoon, Titans. It's Maria, and I'm going to tell you top 5 gifts you should give your Pookie Butt for Valentine's Day. Coming in at 5 is a Louis Vuitton teddy bear. This is perfect because if your Pookie is mad at you, then they can hug this teddy bear when they're alone, which is what you'll be if you don't get them this. Next at 4 is mid-Jordan 1s from the Valentine's Day collection, so your man or your girlfriend can have some fresh steppers. Now at number 3 is a pink Gucci watch because everything is better in pink. Coming in at 2 is a luxury Bath & Body Works gift basket because it's only $58. And last but definitely not least is a homemade card because no gift is better than one you made with love, and that's priceless. And those are some cheap gifts for Valentine's Day if you're on a budget. Back to you, Spider-Man.
Do you have nothing to do after school? If you don't, then I encourage you to join a club. It's a good way to make new friends and to have a good time doing something that sparks many of your interests. So to help with this, here is our club news for the week. Do you like Pokemon? If you do, you should take your collection to the Pokemon Club. That's after school on Mondays from 4 to 5 p.m. in Miss Meyerding's room. This club is a fun way to trade and battle other Pokemon players. Are you interested in crafts? If you are, we have a craft club here after school on Mondays from 4 to 5 p.m. in room 213. This club will be a good opportunity to share creativity with everyone. Do you like to sing jazz music? Well, if you do, Northern Lights is back on tomorrow. On Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. in Mr. Girl Boss Denny's room. Do you like jazz band? If you do, we have a jazz band before school on Wednesdays from 8 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. You also don't have to be in band to join, but you do have to have at least a year experience of playing an instrument. If you are interested, enter through door 8. SCA is on Fridays from 8 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. in Mr. Osborne's room. Don't forget to enter through door 4. That's all of the club news we have to report on today. Don't forget Mr. Williams' challenge to join at least 3 clubs or sports. This is a good challenge to participate in, to keep yourself busy and to have a good time doing something you enjoy. Thank you so much for joining us today. We will see you next time. We'll see you next week. But until then, Jay Lee, and this has been Your Titans Today by Students for Students. Happy Valentine's Day, and always stay classy, Titans.